You're talking about how money wasn't taken from there, and it's all given to the players.
Right. Well,
Most
he
of
adds,
it goes to the
but not
players.
only so much adding the money is a big thing, but a person's time is valuable.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I know that myself. I'm putting together an event, and the time that it takes and the months and months to work things out sometimes is just painstakingly endless process.
There's so much memorabilia here.
This is a lovely place.
I've looked around. I've seen so many players that I've seen before, but years ago.
It's supposed to be the largest pool room in the United States, 75 tables, opened by Barry Berman.
Awesome.
And, I mean, if anybody is anywhere within hours of Virginia Beach, get to this area. And the food's pretty good, too.
Yeah, it's a lovely room.
You didn't see the memorabilia in this place. I mean, it's 40 plus, probably, 50 years of memorabilia that the Bermans have collected and hung all over the walls.
Yes, sir.
Okay, here we go, folks. Let's start the match here. The flag was won by Corey. He elected to have Darren break, so he's going to send the cue ball 4 rails here and try to leave him as close to the back rail as he can. Not too bad. The very first thing that people want to do is try to look for a break ball. I mean, a dead ball. And, I don't really see anything right offhand. I'm expecting Corey to shoot this 4 ball.
4 ball into the rack.
Sorry, folks, had a little interruption here. We're trying to locate Earl Strickland before he got disqualified from his match. He did show up, and he don't even know what table he's walking to. He's all over the place. He's completely on the other side of the room, and he's up playing against Alvin Ocean. He's going to be put in a match here with no warm-ups.
He was hiding all the way in the back, shooting a few balls.
He's got waist weights. He's got hand weights. It's 70 degrees outside. He's wearing a sport jacket and a sweat jacket. The whole back of the jacket is full of sweat. He must have just gone running.
It's a possibility. He does run about 7 miles.
Chris, look at the back of his sweatshirt. It is completely soaking wet.
Really?
He must have just got done exercising.
Maybe.
Oh boy, I don't know. Well, both those players are undefeated. If we get a chance, we can flip over a camera to the next table where he'll be playing. If there's any breaks for these players.
25?
31, table 31.
31. That would be ice stream.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's on a second stream. We don't have that one. But we can update you, though, if we can.
That'd be on ice stream pool.
Yeah, ice stream pool has that. I believe that's on YouTube. Okay, here we go. 3 balls dead. Got a shot. So, he'd like to leave the 6 for a break shot, but he's going to be forced to shoot the 6 and try to push the 8 or 13 into a break spot. A little high here. 13's a little low. 1's a little high. He's going to shoot a 13. Shoot an 11. Try to push the 14 over. Well, he actually fell a little bit. He should have rolled it. He should have rolled that ball a little forward and then pushed the 14 into a better spot. Now he's going to have to shoot the 14.
I know right before they started, I was watching Corey, and he hit about 3 bank shots in a row.
Oh, he's
he's
so
a little,
creative.
Yeah, he's.
Well, you don't. One thing, Chris, in this match, you don't want to bank any balls.
Yeah. He looks like he's a risk taker.
I tell you how good a shot makers these guys are. I don't want to butcher his name, but last name is Yap. New young kid, left-handed, that's playing on the table next to us. Which he's just outside of the camera angle, which we have that one on our cameras. But can you get a quick shot of table 27, please? Yeah, here he is right here for y'all that have seen this guy play. He never played straight before, and his high run was 76, and last night he jumped up and ran 140 something. So these guys have never played straight before, and they're just pocketing balls. I've never seen such a big frenzy of high runs. I'm so amazed. Okay, we're going to get back to the main table here, table 30. And we're back. After Darren broke the ball, as I explained, it's a disadvantage to be the opening break shot. Corey ran out the first rack, which is 14. He's left one ball here for a break shot. He's coming in. Two balls high at the top of the rack. The cue ball.
Shoot that cue ball right off the 8.
He's not going to hit it hard. He's going to go right into the top of the rack at the 13 and try to hit back to one rail to the back of the center of the table is the move. He got kissed by the 11. Key thing is here is he has a combo to start it out. Then he can draw the cue ball over for the 5 or the 4. He put the 4. He's looking really good right off the gate here. Well, I'll tell you one thing I'm impressed with right now is Corey's pace of play is solid.
Yeah. He's moving around the table pretty fast.
Well, he'd want to try to get some other balls out of the way if he can, but right now he can. I like shooting the 4 and going one rail and tapping the one ball up into the better break area. And just pick these other balls apart with maybe the 15 to the top.
I'd like to put that 4 in the bottom right-hand corner. Draw that cue ball back, put the 7 in the left-hand corner.
Well, that's a shot. I mean, he has that advantage. I like trying to bump the 1 right now into place.
Oof.
I would not have done that, but then again, now he's going to be forced to. He's got to get rid of the 7 pretty good, but he does have the 9 for a break shot with the 11 leaving the a break shot.
He's got a little high rate there.
Yeah.
He'll get between those. He'll get between that 1 and 2.
Well, no. I think he should shoot 2 now and push a few balls if it goes by the 7. No, straight in.
Oh.
Not much movement there, so now he has to get rid of the 1 because it's the only way it makes for the 12. So he's got to go 1-5-7 or 1-7-5. I believe that I'm not sure the 12 ball does actually go, so he might use this 5 and come in and tap into the 6 right now. If the 12 doesn't go in the pocket, he's going to tap the 6 now as such. Now he's looking really good. All right, now what he wants to do now is just find a way to get back to the center of the table somehow. He's got to watch. You don't want to really bump any more balls from this point because he's open as such. Now here's the center area of the table.
Precise.
Yeah, I wish I had a little pencil I can draw you what he's going to do. I'm sorry, I make it look boring. I've played for so long. Corey knows the game so well.
Definitely not boring. Definitely not boring.
All right, so he's going to shoot the underneath ball, which would be the 6, come back up for the other green stripe. Other green ball is the 14. Or he might go after the 12 now since he's got a little push angle. So he's going to go 12, 14, 11, 9, 3. I'm sorry, 12, 14, 15, 11, 9, 3. So there's the 12. Here's the 14. He's going to just draw out just a little bit. The cue ball's going to move about 3 or 4 inches, get to the 15. Shoot the 15, roll straight forward to the rail to the 11.
Use the 3 as the break ball, huh?
Well, he can use the 9, so he can actually maybe... No, he's going to use the 3.
Yeah.
No, actually he's going to use the 9. So he's going to go 3. He's going to go above. He must like the high break shot. I would have rather shoot a 3. So shoot a 3, almost get straight on the 11. He may not go to the rail here. All right. He wanted to come a little farther, but he's
That's
a
pretty.
little stun draw, a little one tip of right and 2 tips of bottom. Just barely hit this, unless he feels he has to go back and forth on the rail, so he can't kill it. Yeah, I guess it was a little wider, I thought. This may have been a problem for him.
Beautiful.
No, it's not. He got a bad angle. See, the important thing was when he shot that 3 ball. He had
I
a
thought
3.
he would
When
use the three
he
for
had
the
the
break
3.
ball.
Yeah, when he had the 3, 9, 11, he should have played up and rolled up from the 11 to the 9 to the 3. Now he's found himself an angle to 9 with no way to break the ball. He hits this ball with some high left English with some force, and he's going to go 2 rails with a cue ball and then try to hit into the rack. He'd want to hit into the rack here with high left going around the 10 and 2 ball. As such.
Oof.
Well, you got 2 balls free, and well, Chris, he's a great shot maker, but shooting the 7 ball in the upper corner, he's going to break this rack apart. He has to make sure that with the speed he's going to hit this, that he really hits this small hole pocket. There's the problem, and that's what I was worried about. This all stemmed from the last 3 balls on the run out where he should have played to the 11 and 9 and left the 3 as the break shot.
Yes, sir. You got it, Bob.
All right, well, his run ends at 28. Well, Earl's changed his sweatshirt, and he's wearing another one.
It's a good thing.
He has ankle weights. He has waist weights.
Yeah.
So
I've seen him down in Steinway like that.
he's about 165 pounds without weights and about 250 with them.
He says it's sort of more like keeping the foot flat when he uses the weights.
Just so you know, his pool cue is like 6.5 feet long. It weighs 25 ounces. I really like Darren's straight ball game. I like Darren's every game. He's gone to an extension here. A lot of players like to use those instead of bridges, but he's going to have to. He has his hand way back. He's just going to try to draw it to the middle. Okay, he's good. It looks like the break ball possibly could be the 8, but more than likely the 5. Because there's more balls on that side of the table. He might shoot the 8 now. He is. I think he might shoot the 8 now. No, here's got a decision. Just draw back for the 6 a little bit or stop for the 10. I had liked if he would have drew back for the 6. He tried, but he came up short. So now he's going to shoot the 10. No, he is going to shoot the 6. He's going to bump the 2.
6'10".
No.
No. Oh yeah. Well,
He's going to get the 10. Yeah, he drew away from it. So now he'll go 13, 10, 2, 15, 14 maybe. If he shot the 2 here and went to the side rail, that wouldn't be bad either because he can go from the 2 to the 10. He's going to do it either way. I like 2 to the 10.
Yeah.
This just leaves it up. He can get the cue ball in the same position he is now and then shoots a 13 aside or just underneath it where he can roll the cue ball to the 15. Alright, that's why I liked it. So he's going to shoot a 13. I'm sorry, it was 11 ball. So he's going to shoot a 13 aside, 11 inside.
Come back up.
14 in the corner. We got another rack. I mean, it's all a nice road map. Now, he fell a little short here, so he's going to do a little bit of a drag shot. I don't think he's going to go into the back rail. I think he's just going to hit this soft.
And a little forward.
Yeah, what he wants to do is just leave himself a little angle where he can bump it out and get kind of parallel to the 5. I mean, you couldn't put ball in hand any better than that. So I guess he's got 13 there. They'll update the score. this 2 liter of Pepsi over here.
They're huge. I
Chris,
drink about 2.5 of these a day.
Chris, I heard you might want to move to Virginia Beach. You like it here so much.
Oh yeah, I love it. It's beautiful. I went out on a boardwalk last night. I was looking at the big aircraft carriers and the big ships they got back there in Sheridan.
I went back to swim last night just to go in the ocean a little bit, and it was a little cold last night. So
Was it?
I got fortunate enough. I got a heated saltwater pool in the hotel I'm staying at.
Nice. So you just float. Can you just lay out and float?
No, my size we sink. So.
Me too.
Anyway, okay. Oh, he's gonna shoot the 7 here. He's got the 8 and 15 in a position. The key ball here is not to tie, key thing not to tie anything up, and find a way to get rid of these 2 stripes, which is a 10 and 15. He's got some tough decisions to make here now. I mean, I personally would try to just go ahead and move the 8 into a combo and get it out and leave the 13 over there, but he's going to try to come all the way over.
For the 10, right?
If he falls short, he's got a big problem. And he does.
Looks a little short.
He's got to lead a 2 as a break shot now. He's good. This is real good. Fall almost straight on the 8 ball. This is, Corey, he's practiced so much with side pocket and back of the rack. Break shot's so unconventional and to shoot, but boy, he knows how to shoot them. I'm just going to draw the cue out just about 2 inches, maybe 3 inches, maybe back just slightly. There you go.
Nice.
Yeah, very nice. Corey got through a whole bunch more balls here. It's got right back in the match. There's the back of the rack break here.
Moving through this rack pretty fast.
Okay, sorry about that.
Seems to look like he's making his own roadmap.
He's, I mean, like I said, he's one of the greatest shot makers we've ever had. He really is so creative. And it looks like he just has that nice soft stroke. But boy, when he wants to do something to cue ball, he can really move this ball. He's going to shoot the 9 here. He's going to probably tap into the 6 just slightly, maybe push it toward the side pocket if he can. Well, see, if he was leaving the 1 ball as a break shot, I would have liked to push the 6 toward the side. That way it doesn't require too much position play at the end of the rack. So now he's going to shoot to 10, and then he's got to go up on the left rail, right rail, or I'm sorry, back rail to the right, his right rail, and shoot the 7 and 8 here. This is why, if you look at where the 6 ball was laying in front of the side now, see how much easier this would have been. So I think when he shot the 9, he really should have ran into the 6.
Bring it off the rail a little bit.
Well, lined it up to the side. Now he's going to have to go from the 8 ball to the 6. Where, see, if the ball was laying to the side, he can go 8 and just stop the cue ball, basically shooting it straight in the 6 on the side.
You'll draw left, right?
No, he's going to hit some high right and try to get dead straight on the 6 ball if he can. He wants to be straight. If he's close to the rail, it won't be as good. Yeah, see, he's not going to like this. He can kill it, but he's not going to have the angle going into the rack that he wants to. He can't have this ball move more than about an inch. See, neither way was any good. This is why bumping the 6 ball toward the side pocket was really important, because he wouldn't have had to get perfect position.
Yeah. And the cue ball was closer to the rail than the 6 ball. So in all actuality, you have to shoot the cue ball out.
And look at Darren found a mistake here. This is no good either. He wanted to shoot that combo and shoot to the end, to the outside of the pocket to hold the 1 ball into the pocket. So he's gonna just shoot the 1 ball and put the cue ball on the far left or far side of the rack and just leave him across. That's all he really can do. That's it. Yeah, that's a good shot. Corey's going to play 1 safe here, another one same way. And the 1 ball's in a very peculiar spot. I'm not sure it will go on the side if anybody ever gets to it. So we get to fall asleep for a few shots here, Chris. There's not going to be any action here for a couple more shots until these balls loosen up.
Best cue ball to Darren.
Darren, from this position, actually, you don't want to leave the cue ball up table because the guys are so good at finding dead balls. So he's going to bust a few balls open here to do anything unless he took an intentional foul. So you nip on the side of the 2 and just leave him on the back rail here where he can't really shoot the 1. He can create a dead ball.
Underneath the 15 and the 7, right? Bring it down.
Well, I'm saying if he shot the 2 ball and just put the cue ball up table, he has a chance to leave him a dead ball.
Yeah.
These players are so smart, they don't want to do that because there's a chance they never get back to the table again.
Correct, yes.
But I'm not sure what he can really do because he might not like that, only because if he goes into the 5, he's going to bust more balls free. So I think he's willing to gamble here and nip the 2 and just leave Corey a long shot possibly on the...
He's going for the 5.
And he's going to nip the 5, bring the cue ball back where it's at now then. Try to get it on the other side. And this was what he was worried about, is the movement.
Looks like you put it right back where it was.
Yeah, I tell you what's going to happen here now is Corey can do several things. But the first thing is I don't think he's going to have anything aggressive. He's definitely not cutting the 5 ball. I think the shot here would be to shoot the 5, push it right up to the 1, and guess what? Get the cue ball down on the back rail again, over past the rack where Darren wouldn't have any type of offensive shot.
Just a little tap of the 5. Yeah.
No, actually.
And then hit off the rail.
A good thing to do would be you can actually shoot the 5 and put it more toward the 1 and bring the cue ball back where it's at.
Yeah, right back behind the rack.
Yeah, tie the 1 and 5 up too.
That'd be a pretty good defense play.
He's called a shot here.
Tell me he's putting the 5 in the upper right-hand corner.
Yes, he called a shot.
Oh.
He called the 1 ball. Now see, I like the cue ball here. I like tying those balls a bit. It's the same thing. The 5 ball's in such a bad spot now. Like I said, I knew this would probably go 4 or 5 innings, before with each player getting to the table before something would start happening. Now, what was smart is he pushed the one ball out here so Darren can no longer hit the side of this rack and put the cue ball up table because Corey can cut the one in the side. So Darren might just take a foul here. There you go.
Yep.
Okay. It's only 1 point, but he is on one foul. Now Corey can just go ahead and foul right back too. He made a good hit. Well, you know, another situation. Darren might take another foul. If he does take a foul here, I think he would hit the left side of 2 and freeze the cue ball.
So it's to my understanding it's 3 fouls, 16 points, right?
It's 15 points, but each point you get 1 for each foul. So your first one, your second one, your third one each costs you a point, then a 15 point.
And the 15.
So the last one does equivalent to 16.
So on the 4th foul, it's considered.
But a third foul, it'd be 1 point for a first one, 2 points for the second one. The third one is a third point, but additional 15.
Oh my God.
So it's really 18 points. And for these guys, they don't mind doing that because
Yeah.
these guys run 50 and 60s every match. I'll be honest with you, I really thought that they would be shooting balls by now. Let's get going for another 15 minutes. The one ball slipped out. I didn't know he could make that shot.
He pulled the choppers out.
Well, these balls are laying a little funny here, but he's going to shoot the 4 and go to the 11. He can very easily get stuck. I think he's just going to hit the 11, go to the side rail. The only problem with that, he didn't get enough movement in the 2 ball. What he's going to be looking at now is he possibly has a 6-9 combo to break the rack open after he rolls the 15 in the corner. No. Oh, gosh, he shot for the throat. Good shot.
Mm-hmm.
And I think part of that might be from, he's behind 40 balls.
Called it a comeback. That's what's going on.
You can never count any of these guys out,
It's all unpredictable.
One time I asked Nick Varner, one of our greatest players ever.
I did a show with Nick.
Yeah.
Did a show with him down in Steinways, the WPS.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got him coming there into our place November 2nd.
Whoa. That cue ball just jumped and hit the 3 ball. That's weird.
It was costly. I'm sorry to see that. Sorry to hear that miscue. Real quick, but I asked Nick one time, I said, if you're playing a race to 50, how do you feel when a guy runs 140 on you and you're down 140 to nothing? And he asked me, I said, do I have open shot? I said, yeah, the guy missed, you have an open shot. He says, well, I'm stealing because I'm going to get to 150 before him. he thought he was the favorite.
Yeah, he was awesome. I met him. I only did one show.
Still is awesome. He still can play good. I'm not sure what happened when Darren miscued. I know he was trying to load the cue ball up a little bit, so.
Went to put the 3 ball in the left side pocket. Shot the cue ball. The cue ball just did a little jump.
And as well as hit that 15, I just don't understand it. He hit that 15, great. It happens. Corey's a good dissector. He will dissect this rack right out. Now, the way the balls are sitting now, there's a good chance that Corey was going to run this rack out. And the cue ball will never hit another ball other than the ball he's shooting.
Darren making sure his tip's okay.
Corey does have a problem with the 5 ball, so there's a chance that something's going to happen here, and he might bump into something here too. Well, he hit the 5. Now he can.
Trying to get that 5 off the rail.
Yeah, the problem is the 6 doesn't go off the 5. The 5's a little farther down. He's got some work here to do. I mean, he might try to draw something into these balls. He's going to find the best angle. He could shoot the 8, roll forward, and get an angle to the 10.
So that's in bottom.
Well, no, roll
8,
forward.
yeah.
He can draw into the 5 now, or get to the 10 and go to the 5.
Yeah, I thought he was going to shoot the 10 in the bottom left game corner and come back to hit the 5 off the rim.
I'm saying he can leave himself an angle to where he can shoot the 10 and send the cue ball into the 5. So, like he can roll forward here. Get an angle,
That's
like so.
Forward, yeah. Yep.
Now just send the cue ball toward the 5. Now pocket the 10. I thought he would do that on the shot before.
Yeah, I thought
He's a 90% favorite here to hit the 5 ball.
Oh, yeah, get it.
Ooh. Oh, gosh, I did the upstate Al jinx. Oh, my goodness. Oh, goodness. Yeah, Al got one yesterday. He jinxed somebody. I called him. I'm just not sure what he can do here. He can go with some... Come back. Oh, what a shot here. Oh, my goodness.
Man, that was nice.
The shot of the match. That was fantastic.
He was so determined to
Now
get
look
that
at
5 off that
look at the
rail.
pattern here. See how the balls are in a triangle? This is what you want. It's always so easy to dictate what to do. So you come over here, you lay it in. Not much movement here with the cue ball. He might bring it down a couple inches, but he wants to have a slightly wide angle, more closer to the rail than the 9. Oh, that's real good. That's a comfortable place to hit the balls from.
When he's determined and he gets it done.
Well, Corey isn't. He's a finesse player, but he has a tremendous power stroke, and you're going to see it here because he's gonna go into these balls. Let's look at the angle of where he's going to be. The cue ball's going to go into the rack. Well, he wants to try to hit this ball on the high part of the 15, if he can. So in other words, shoot the 9 and send the cue ball into the high part of the 15. Any part from that angle, he should be safe from scratching. But watch where the cue ball hits into the racket. We hit square to the 8. Don't get no movement from there. All right, well, I'm not sure. He can shoot the 1, and he can shoot the 7 next, or he's going to. Oh, he's trying to jump into the rack. Look at this. 1. I told you he was creative.
You weren't lying.
Almost everybody in this place would not have shot that.
I've never seen it before.
Corey read a book on creative pool. He's talented. Okay. Back to the run out here. These will open up here. You have about 4 or 5 balls. Actually, will break free shooting this ball on the side. That's 4. That's 5 balls broke free. He's got multiple things to do now, but the first thing he's got to do is make a pocket for every ball. The 3 ball is a key ball here. That's an issue. And the 13 he has to open up to make room for these balls to go in. If you look and imagine there's 2 parts, folks. There's 2 parts to a rack. Basically this table is divided in half. Beside the 10 ball, just imagine there's only half a table here. You basically have 4 foot of table. You want to make it like a picture frame, in other words. So you have an outer frame and an inner frame. You want to clear the outer frame so you can make room for the inner frame balls to go in. Yes. So you got to make room. Now he got the 3 free. So right now, it's a good time to turn back around and shoot this 10 ball. He should turn around and shoot the 10. Okay, that's what he's going to do.
Clear that other half of the table.
Yeah, so now, he's not going to have no more shots past 4 feet long. All right, if he can get to 13, yeah, there we go. Okay, so nothing hard. Just roll a cue ball in. All right, he popped up for the well. I don't know. I don't like him shooting a 7, but he does. Don't forget, he does gotta get to this 12 ball. So a good thing here is be shoot the 8, then the 12, then the 14. Just what my thoughts would be. A little short here. All right, so I guess he's gonna shoot the 4. He might decide to take out one of the 3 or 5 now after the 4. And then, no, he'll shoot the 3. And then he'll come across to try to get kind of straight into the 12 almost. All right, well, he shot the 5. Okay. So now you got the 12. After that, then you got 3 balls that look like a triangle pattern. I'm kind of shocked with this, that he would decide to play a back rail break shot when he has that 3 ball in such a good position. So now he's going to shoot the 7 and a 3, and he's going to shoot off the back of the rack. He's so creative, you know. That was not the pattern I would have played. Most people, but certainly whatever you're comfortable with. So try to get the cue ball almost to the back rail here. It's a little farther than they want it. So one thing's for sure, these balls, this rack is going to open up when he goes into the back of the rack.
Few good players told me he's not really good to go to the back of the rack. Sometimes the cue ball just gets stuck right there.
Well, you know, it's not going to get stuck here because it's got such an angle and he's hitting. What you don't want to do is go into the middle ball. There's 5 balls on the back. You want to avoid the middle or between the middle and the 4th ball. This ball's going to hit the 1 pretty solid. I mean, I wouldn't think he's going to have 10 balls break free here. He didn't hit it very hard.
No.
He just wanted to make sure he got out. So maybe he had an angle where he was going directly into that 4th ball, which was the 1.
I think his concept is clear out the outer triangle balls and work on the middle, you know?
I think his concept right now is to keep Darren sitting down. He lets Darren back up again.
I agree.
He might not shoot again.
I agree.
Well, he's got a break ball here, but the problem is he has to use this to move the balls out. So he can maybe be able to put the 6 ball on the other side here. Didn't quite hit it hard enough. Now, there's no back rail shot here. He can run these balls out, but he's got to make a break shot. He doesn't have anything that he can use for the next rack.
He's gonna,
And from this angle too, the 2 is really tight going by the 9, so he's got some work here too. Yeah, that's still not going to work. I'd like to try to shoot this 13-1 and bounce the 13 into a position, but I think he's going to hit this easy. Oh, he did try. There we go. So that's a nice creative shot. I'm glad I saw that. I learned something. I know something.
learning something every day.
Now he's got to go after this 9 ball. Okay, well, he's looking pretty good here. He's got options.
9, 2, 4.
Well, no, I think he can go for the 6 ball next or go up table. So he went to the 7.
Went to the 7.
Now, after he shoots this, the table starts getting shorter and smaller, and the shots will be more compact.
It's going to come off the top rail,
Well,
back for the 4, right?
Key thing, yes.
Yeah, put
The
that
key
4
thing what he
inside.
needs to do is he needs to get rid of the 2 ball. And by doing that, he's got to fall straight on the 4, roll forward for the 2 as such.
Yeah. Yep. So what are we looking at? The 13 is the break ball, huh?
Yeah, Chris, I agree with you. But the problem is right now he's got to shoot this 2 ball and clear out the next ball, which it may not be the 6. He may have to come across. Well, he's got the 6 on the other side. You're lucky that ball floated over. Some decisions to make here because after he shoots a 6 ball, he's got to figure out where the 15 is going to go. He'd like to be able to draw back and get to a 15 next if he can and play on the side. Yeah, well, guess what happened?
13 is the cue ball.
The
now,
cue
huh?
ball when he shot that 6 had a little skid. So now he's gonna play a side pocket break shot. He got trapped behind the ball. And he didn't fall great on this either, so he's got to roll his cue ball and just to about the second diamond and get it off the rail. Well, if you want to see some balls open up, here's one coming from the top of the rack that will open up. Well, that was important now to leave the 13 ball. Corey had a nice run there. I think it was 60 maybe. And Dynamite, Darren Appleton, the legend. Back of the table. You know, they got to play every ball and every rack. But the things that you got to think about here is that Darren needs to win to advance. He needs 109 balls to win the match. And he's down by 77 balls before he started. So I think he's going to pick his pace up.
Gonna put that 4 in the side corner, in the side pocket. Really? He's looking for a dead ball now.
He's looking for any shot where he don't have to shoot the 13 where he's over top of the ball.
Oh, looks like he's put 13 in
I
the
mean,
side
over to
pocket.
9, I mean, yeah. Okay. Now, again, another rack like that, our half rack with a 5. The 10 balls are a very unique position. He's at the 15 ball table. He'd like to get an angle for the 15 to where he can bump the 10 out. That might be his only way to that. So.
Just gonna get rid of that 9.
Okay. Well, he's a little elevated, but when else can he shoot it? He's got a chance to
He's gonna go for it.
Yeah. Just roll it right in.
Nice.
Absolutely perfect. Well, would you expect less?
Never.
All right, well, here's the 1. So I think he's going to go 1 and then to the 8, and hopefully he can shoot the 8 and maybe get some movement here. Or he'll shoot the 8 and get an angle to shoot the 5, and then come back and shoot the 6 or 12 in the corner. Well, the 5 must go. There we go. And I'm not sure if the 6 goes here, folks, but he'll shoot the 5 and probably shoot the underball, which would be the 12. The only problem with having a ball on the other side of the table, it's hard to get precise precision of position. You always want to think of where, we get to the end of the rack, where would you want to have the cue ball at to go into, to shoot the next ball into the next rack. And when you have a long shot, it's hard to get precise, position. So with this one here, you can shoot this ball with some high left and get 15, get straight to the 4, or it can just come 2 rails out. I like the 2 rails. He kind of forgot to hit it here. He's a long ways away.
I thought he was going to bring it back around and come down.
Well, he was okay, but he would have liked to got, another 1.5 foot closer, on the other side of the side pocket. Because now he's got a long shot and a little bit of a back cut. Sorry, folks. Just making sure the score is correct. I'm just going to get rid of 3 ball here, I believe.
Come around for the 5.
Well, I think
Nope.
one thing, you don't want to shoot a ball the length of the table. I think you should try to shoot the 7 to the side. Try to shoot the balls to the closest pocket that you can get to. The problem he has is the 2 ball and 2 and 13 are in such a position, I'm not sure which one of those go. So he's going to pick off a ball or 2 and make a decision on what to do. He also has the 11 ball he can shoot here.
Yep.
And by doing that, he can shoot the 11 and go over toward the 2 and 13.
Yeah, I think he's going for that 11. Oh, got the 5 inside. One-two combo. Bottom left-hand corner.
Well, I don't know. I still like him shooting the 11 ball. I think he would turn around and shoot the 11, come back over, and
I like the 11 ball shot too.
He can shoot the combo. I mean, it solves some problems, but what happens if he shoots the combo and the 1 sits in the same spot as the 2, and then he gets a 13 and 1's retied back up? I don't like bumping balls a whole lot, but this might be an area here where he can shoot the 11 and bump into something here. Now, what happens if he shoots the combo and he ties the balls back up again, just like he had?
Yep. Now he's going to probably take the 11.
See, I figured that could happen. So now, he's in a position where he's going to shoot the 11 and try to get back to the top of the rack and shoot the 12.
Come behind the rack, break him up a little
shoot
bit.
11, tap the 14 down a little bit. I mean, he's got a few decisions here. I personally would just go ahead and run into the 1 and 13 here. When he got to the 14 to the back rail, now he's some issues
Playing
here.
it real tight.
Well, when you start bumping balls, you can't predict everything. And right now, the situation he has is, what's next? He's got to stretch for this ball here on this 14. It's not an easy shot. Now when he makes it, hopefully the 12 ball goes by for him. He tried to hit the 13, he missed. This is what a combo I felt could be a little bit wrong shot.
Yeah, you should put that 12 in the bottom right-hand corner.
Let's hope that he didn't fall straight on this 15 ball. If he didn't fall straight, then it's a little risky because he falls short, but he would try to get to the 10 ball here and shoot this ball in the opposite corner. Well, maybe the 8 goes by. The 8 goes by the 6 or not.
Get rid of the 8. Come a little bit over for the 6. Little draw right, combine of what, is that 14?
You know, this one ball's in a tricky position too, because he's going to leave a 13 for a break shot.
Oh.
He's got to find a way to clear that out and still get to the 13. You'd have to shoot the 6 and come up off the back rail and come one rail and get straight to the 1 ball. If he's going to do that.
Oh.
Well, all bets off now. He's going to be forced with a shot here that he's going to have to go into the rail, into the pack, either way. He's going to have a side
One
shot.
ball off the rail.
Either that or he's going to shoot the 6 and go into the back rail and hit the back of the pack. Either way, he's going to use a rail going into the pack.
Yeah.
From either break shot.
Oh, he chose to keep the 1.
Well, the reason that's good, it's so close to the rail that the ball will still have energy coming off. And that way you can go into the rack. You never really see a lot of good things happen from here because, you can hit the bottom of the rack and the cue ball ends on the bottom rail. You hit the top of the rack and you leave yourself a 9-foot, on a 9-foot table, maybe a 6 or 7 foot shot to the next ball. From this angle, the 1 ball's really low, so it's going to be looking at this 4 ball here to go into it. You're going to see a safety here.
Wonder if Corey's going to try to put this 10 ball in the bottom left-hand corner. No.
I mean, he's so creative, but the angle's not there. He's got to try to put the cue ball back where it's at and then the side of the rack.
Oh.
No harm down here, so it's just a foul, but there's a good chance here that Darren may just shoot the cue ball, 2 feet to the side and take an intentional foul backwards. He might just shoot it 2 feet to the side or a little bit. There you go, just as said. He put it right in the middle, so they both lose 1 point. They're both on 1 foul. I think Corey's got to try to thin his 13 again. He's got to be careful that he don't have much movement in this rack and leave Darren a shot. He hit a lot more full than he wanted to, and the 5-ball popped out.
Looks like he got a little angle on the 5.
Mm-hmm.
Oof. Blasted that one.
Well, I don't have a camera on that table over there, but Earl's very vocal. And Alvin sat there and took it like a champ.
Is Earl talking to himself? Oh, he's talking to Conrad.
No, he's actually talking to Michael Yednick.
Was it?
Right now, he's looking for anybody to talk to.
Earl whispering to Yednick. It's too easy.
Well, Michael Yednick stepped back from the table, took a little break. Earl clearly distracted him, so hopefully he'll gather his thoughts back together and get back in his match.
Oh, Yednick just got mad.
Yeah.
Yednick forfeited.
No, Conrad only needed a couple balls, and Michael needed to win that match to advance.
Oh.
I was hoping he gathered his thoughts back.
Little tension going on in the room.
Well, that was bad timing for Michael, unfortunately, because he was in a tough, heated match and needed to run some balls to win, and I think Earl distracted him, and that cost Michael the match, and also cost him from continuing the tournament because he won't advance in the round robin.
Wow.
Okay. All right, back to the match here. We got the
Setting the 6 in the bottom left-hand corner.
yeah. This is
Looks like the 7 in the upper left-hand corner.
no.
No?
I think he's going to roll to the side here and try to fall straight to the 15. He could go to the corner, but then he'd have to go to the rail. I like him going up and down here. Unless he's going to draw it to the side rail. Very unconventional, but very well done. So. Bounce out. Get parallel to the 8. We have a match. It's be 57 to 92, I think. He had 2 penalties that rack, so that was going to be 55, I think. Let's see what the score pops up at. So 56 to 92, possibly, Chris? Because they didn't work the penalties in the rack.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
56.
Okay, sorry folks, we're back live again. No, if Darren has a chance to put himself back in the match, this is about the last chance. Corey's almost at 100, so he's up there. So Corey gets back to the table, more than likely he could finish this match, and Darren's got a little ways to go.
Darren choosing his roads. Looks like the 7 and up at left-hand corner. Might send that 1 down in the bottom left-hand corner.
No, he's going to stay on the side of the table. I mean, he's got a little work here to do. The 2 balls in a slightly good spot here, so he's got to find a way to get these balls free here. So if he could shoot the 11, and I like trying to tap the 10. There you go. Okay, he's looking really good right here. The only thing you got to look at is here is what ball will lead you to the 2 ball if you're leaving that for a break shot. You don't want it to be the 9 because that's below too close to the rail. You can't.
Yeah, that's
no
that
angle.
was my first thought.
You're not going to get an angle to get straight in to shoot the 9 and draw back for the 2. So
You thinking the 4 ball?
the 4 ball and go 2 rails, or if he gets an angle from the 15 to slide over, but the angle might be gone. Well, it definitely can't be a 15 now. Unless he's able to shoot the 1. Well, now. We'll see. He's going to shoot the 1 or the 15. I wouldn't see him shooting the 10, but he could shoot the 10 and run into the 15. So the angle has to be just perfect either way for him to make this decision. Right. So he didn't have the angle. So he must have an angle here for the 4. What he's got to do is he's got to clear this 9 ball. Okay. Looking okay. He can draw between the 2 and 15 and get high on that, or just come 2 rails and they play the 10 ball. Or slide it over. He's got to fall really good here to get to the 2. So he can play the 15 ball in the side, or just shoot this 2 rails and get an angle for the 15. 1, 2, a little too far, and now he has no way to get to the 2 ball without leaving himself a long shot. So he's going to have to hit this ball with some high right and go multiple rails and have the cue ball from this angle will come past the side pocket to leave an angle for the 2 in the next rack. And he was worried about it, so you know what happened is that he overhit it. And he teed the ball up for Corey. Corey's looking real good for a break shot here. Okay, the 2 slightly high, so he'll go into the second ball from that angle. These balls bust open. Darren had his chance. Again. Well, Chris, I don't want to go out on a limb here, but I'm going to let you know. I'm thinking that's the end. I think Corey's going to run it out.
Yeah, I think so too.
Unless he gets a bad roll, he's just too talented.
I can't believe Darren missed that last shot.
Well, he put his extension on and just kind of one-stroked it. Sorry, guys, we had a problem here, and they ended up making Earl miss. Earl refused to continue his match until the people on the next table, which were warming up on their match, stopped hitting balls. He went back to the table and he missed the ball. He sharked himself.
Corey just said sharks the whole room.
Yeah, and now it's had Corey miss a ball. Had Michael Yadnick miss a ball.
I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know, Bobby.
And Earl's already advanced. He don't need to win his match. Well, you know, Albin Ocean is a world champion, and he's one of the best players in the world. He will overcome anything.
He's just sitting peacefully and quiet.
He took it all in and never said a word.
Never said one word.
I don't know how many people were going to be that disciplined. Good for Albin. Okay, well, he's going to shoot the 12. He's going to come into the back rail and try to get. Oh, he didn't. Okay, he killed it. Okay. Well, he's got a good shot here. He's going to hit this with a little drag draw. Making a 9, bump out one rail, 4 ball. Almost parallel. A little to the left, it would be nice. Left from the screen angle, not the player's angle. And then there's that. Okay. Albin is soft smiles now. Earl missed the ball. He sharked himself and cost him the match. Albin Ocean went undefeated in the whole first series of matches, and an A-flight player like him was expected.
Whoa.
We're going to need somebody over here.
Yeah, yeah. It's getting back.
Hold on one second, guys. We got to take a break here. I'm sorry.
We're going to take a few minutes.
We got to take a timeout.
Yeah, timeout. We'll be right back. Thank you for viewing. Okay, folks, we're getting ready to continue. We're back.
Okay, folks, we're
Holy
back.
cannoli.
Won't get into details right now.
No.
I know we got two great players here that got a match to finish. There was nothing on our end, Chris.
No.
One person can ruin everything.
That's my grandmother used to tell me. One bad apple out of the bunch will ruin all of them. But, like we said before, we won't get into detail. So Corey was explaining to me that he missed the one, you know.
Okay, it looks like Corey has found a dead ball, a 13 ball, possibly to go by to 10. That's very close. Well, now he's got a decision to make. He's going to shoot the 1 and get an angle to the 2 and break these balls free a little bit. Or does he shoot the 1 and tap to the 11?
Woo. A
And
little spice in the
two.
rice.
Spice in the rice.
A little spice in the rice, man. Get everybody a little jittery.
Russian Alex was saying yesterday when the guys missed a ball, he said, "What's going on with the Virginia Beach water around here? It must be in the water." Well, I assure you, this is the world's greatest players, some of the world's greatest players for sure. Not all of them, but playing a great match with a lot of, great event with a lot of money. This isn't the UFC.
Bobby, too much, Bobby.
Yeah, that's TMI. I'm sorry. Alrighty. Corey's got some work here to do. How is he going to be able to break these balls free? That's what he is going to a curve jump after he makes the ball. And
Nice drawback, huh?
he's trying to get to the 6-15 combo, maybe. No, hold on a minute. The 14 might go as a combo past the 15. If he does this, he can push the 6 ball into a break position possibly. I'm not sure if it goes or not.
It's a little cluster.
Yeah. He's elevating. See what happens to the 6 ball here too. It stayed still and didn't hit anything. Well, he's got problems. The 15 does not go. Cutting this 3 is asking a lot. I'm not sure, Chris. What do you think he's going to do here?
I don't even know.
Remember before the match started, I told you he's one of the best shot makers we've ever seen. He's taking a foul.
Foul it.
That's a good investment.
Yeah, I couldn't even call it.
Now this is always unique. Carl, the head referee, is looking to see if the ball's frozen. He's called frozen. So what does that mean if he's shooting away from a ball that's not going to have any meaning on anything?
Joking around with each other. Oh, another foul.
So in this point, what does frozen matter anyway? He took it's called an IF, if I intentional foul. Oh, Corey's going to do it again. I think this is going to 3 fouls.
Oh.
All right, so he didn't drive a ball to a rail. He double tipped it. Is that a double foul? It's not. I'm just kidding.
Here we go.
All right. So at this point, Corey is on 2, so he's got to decide if he's going to just try to hit this 12 to the rail and get off with 2 fouls.
Darren
It's
asking
very
if that was
interesting.
allowed.
Well, he didn't shoot the explanation that the referee gave that he can shoot through the ball, but he shot away from the ball. So I don't understand that explanation by the referee, but because he didn't shoot forward.
He said you can shoot through a frozen ball.
You can shoot through one if you're shooting through it, but a cue ball follows to it. He was shooting away.
Yeah,
So
because
in
he
other
shot
words-
towards the rail, yeah.
Yeah, he shot in a total different direction. So what Corey did was perfectly legal.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't understand what the frozen ball thing would even mean anyway at that point.
Makes sense.
The only difference would be on the second shot that actually Corey double tipped the ball, but it was a foul anyway. The one thing that's unique, if y'all out there will know, is that you do have to make contact with the leather tip. So a lot of times when people are on top of a ball like that, they'll just tap the ferrule of the shaft. Not only is that if you do that, not only is it a foul, it's actually a warning for unsportsmanlike conduct. That's in the rule books, and if you get 2 of those, then not only you lose the match, you're disqualified from the tournament.
Really? Wow.
It rarely has happened. Speaking of disqualified,
Yeah. Laid in the shade.
All right. Getting close here. He's considering a power shot here to shoot the 12, go into the rail, and come back and hit the 2, or just come in, hit jack him and hit the 7. That was a great shot.
Nice little love tap.
Yeah, well, if he can roll away, key thing is if he can roll away from the stack here, shooting the 7, and get straight to the 15, or I'm sorry, the 11. He can play the 15 and break the balls out. He wants to be able to actually not tap this other ball here.
Ooh, good shot.
Well, the problem is he tapped the balls, like I was saying, and that's putting him in a position where he don't even have a shot. He maybe be looking at the 5 ball to 13 also.
106, Corey. 94, Darren. It's a good game.
Okay, guys. Sorry about that. Bobby Chairman back in the booth. Sorry to leave you all hanging. We're going to have a good finish here. Okay. Now if you look at the angle here with the back rack break, it is lined up straight to the middle, so that's going to hit the third ball on the rack, which is right in the center. So most of your players out there that shoot this shot, a lot of times you would go right into that ball. Or a lot of times, really, you want to try to go into this position like into the 6 and 15. Some players will hit this with a high right and hit in between the 4 and 15 and send a cue ball. Side rail, back rail, side rail, 3 rails back out. I think he's just going to go into it and just try to break some free, get to the center of the table a little bit. Yeah. He would have liked some more balls to come free there. He's got a large pocket here at the side for 13. Alright, so shoot a 2 ball. It's a great shot. Now he's got a 3 and 10 he could take care of here. He'd like to find an angle here to get to the 13 ball to try to break these balls out. So he can turn around and shoot the 10 here, bounce out, get to the 1 and send the cue ball to the rail. Unless the 14 passes the 13, then he'll try to get an angle for that. And then shoot the 13 ball and send the cue ball to the rack. Well, he fell a little bad angle here. He's going to shoot the 14 and send a cue ball 1 rail back to a similar position it is now to get an angle for the 13 to break the balls out. Unless he can get here. I think he's going to go back and forth. Try to make sure you get the cue ball to the rail. Very well hit. There we go. Alright, now he's got some probabilities. Yeah, he bumps this easy. 15's going to hit the 4, and 4's going to hit the 6 and go to the back rail. I like going into the 12 here. You got him free. You got the 6 ball for a break shot, too. He's going to have to immediately shoot this 5 ball. Alright, shoot a 12. Bring the cue ball over to the side rail. He could possibly take out the 7 next. Shooting a combo. Very unorthodox there, but it'd be okay. Let's shoot the 7. Try to punch out here. Maybe for the 12 next. Or the 9. He's going to have to stretch for this. The 9 don't go. He's going to go 4. 9 does go. Okay. So 9. Punch down for the 15. Cue ball almost on the rail here. Then 1 rail out to the 6 for a break shot. Oh my goodness. Darren needed with 3 balls and he missed his break ball. He made a ball, but that ball spots up. Corey needs 19. Darren had only needed 3 and they were available. So Corey's back to the table here. 19, and you got to think this is for sure his last chance. Might go to the pack here a little bit. Okay. Not sure what good that did in a bit. Anyway. So he's shooting a 7 ball. He could be looking at playing one of these balls, the 12, 1 or 4 in the side pocket. Figuring he really don't want to play an 8-6 combo even if he has 11 as backup. Let's see if he plays a side pocket shot after this. No, he came across. Guess he is going to play the combo. Okay. Corey needs to run this rack out in 5 balls. So Chris, you won't need to play for a break shot here, Chris. What he's going to do is just run him out. Right. I'm not sure if he's going to have to bump this out to hit a ball. He could like to shoot the 1 now. I think he's looking to shoot in the 4 ball here. Will he have to tap the 9 or not? He did. So 13 will be his break ball. Possibly the 8, but I don't think so. I'd say 9 in the corner, 12 on the side. Now you're going to find out the break shot after this shot here. If he rolls for the 1, then he's going to shoot the 8, then the 1. Or 1, 8. Alright, 8, then 1. This is going to be a long ways here for him to get fall really perfect for this 13, but the good thing is it's close to the rack. So just one rail straight up and down, trying to get parallel to the 13 ball. A little wide here. He doesn't need to have a too wide of angle because he only needs just a few balls here. We'll get an updated score here, but I think Corey's only going to need 5. All right, 122, 120. Oh my goodness. And with Darren needing 3 only, Corey has conceded the match.